Hello and welcome to Peak Life. I'm your host, Michael Barnett. Joining me today to talk about keeping Chesapeake beautiful is Kate Vanderpool with the Department of Parks and Recreation and also Allison Harper with the Department of Public Works. Allison, Kate, welcome to Peak Life.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So, like I said, we're talking keeping Chesapeake beautiful. And under keeping Chesapeake beautiful is a couple programs that you came to talk about. Adopt a Highway and Adopt a Garden, Adopt a Park. So give me a little bit more information on adopting a highway.
All right, so with the Department of Public Works oversees the Adopt a Highway and Adopt a Garden program. So for the Adopt a Highway specifically, groups, individuals, families, businesses can adopt a piece of roadway, and they can provide litter pickup to the piece of roadway just to kind of provide maintenance and to keep it clean. And it's that piece of roadway, it's particularly in the place of the right-of-way along the roadway. So they will fill out an application to do that, provide all the information on it, as well as provide the piece of roadway that is available. The Department of Public Works will provide litter grabbers, vests, trash bags. We'll provide all the supplies for that program. So we just really appreciate the volunteers. We do encourage that they do a minimum of 4 pickups per year, and they have the option to renew each year as well. So, we're excited about this program, and we really appreciate the volunteers that participate.
Okay, so when you adopt that highway, it's no changing the name or anything like that. That's not a part of the program.
No, it's not. It's not changing the name. So when they adopt their piece of roadway, so after they do their first pickup, we will fabricate a sign for them that will have their organization, group, family name, whatever they choose, and it will be labeled on the side of the road.
Wonderful, wonderful. So Kate, adopt a park.
Yes.
Garden, I'm sorry, it's Adopt a Garden. So tell me a little bit about.
So Adopt a Garden is still Allison.
It's still Allison?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So Allison, Adopt a Garden.
Yes, so Adopt a Garden also falls under the Department of Public Works. So again, individual, group, business, organization can adopt a piece of roadside, of intersection, and they can plant a garden there, which we, for keeping Chesapeake beautiful, we definitely are keeping it beautiful on the roadside. So again, that they will provide, complete an application to the Department of Public Works. For the Adopt a Garden, though, they will submit a landscape plan, which will actually be reviewed by the Department of Development and Permits landscape coordinator, just to make sure everything is good to go with that. And again, we will provide a nameplate for that as well.
Gotcha. So Kate, you would be Adopt a Park.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, all right. So tell me a little bit more about that one.
So we have a few different options when it comes to adopting a park. You can either choose to adopt a spot within a park or adopt a park itself. For example, a few of our adopted parks are the Elizabeth River Park as well as Oak Grove Lake Park. An adopted spot example is the Fun Forest and City Park. And then once a group is approved to adopt a location, we ask that they visit the spot at least 4 times throughout a calendar year just to make sure they pick up the litter and provide us with a cleanup report, which kind of goes over the amount of volunteers, amount of hours they spent, and the amount of trash they picked up.
Because volunteers are an important part of both programs. I mean, all 3 programs.
Absolutely,
correct?
yes.
Yeah. So, any more information you would like to give? Because Chesapeake has wonderful parks.
Yes.
And we have our special with our Penny, goes out to the park and roams
Penny in the
around.
Park.
Penny in the Park, yeah. It's a wonderful piece. So any more information that you would like to give us or share with us?
I would say that any Chesapeake individual that's looking to either adopt a park or adopt a spot or even just do a single cleanup, please reach out to us. We do offer the same litter supplies that Allison offers, like litter grabbers, trash bags, gloves, and it's a great way for volunteers to go out, get volunteer hours, as well as give back to their community.
Okay. So information, how can they get involved? How can people reach out and get that information for either program?
Sure. So for Parks and Rec, there is a volunteer page on the City of Chesapeake website. It provides the application and agreement form as well. And I believe on that page also it links to Parks and Rec's page. So when they are looking at Adopt a Highway or Adopt a Garden, if they're looking for Adopt a Spot or Adopt a Park, they'll be able to easily link to that as well. And it has my direct information on it, phone number, email. I oversee the program, so any questions they can ask me.
All right. And that website, Once again?
cityofchesapeake.net.
.net. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it. Ladies, thank you so much for coming and sharing this wonderful information and keeping Chesapeake beautiful, because I believe that's the goal.
Yes, definitely
All right.
wonderful. Thank you
Well,
so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you once again for joining us on Peak Life, and until next time.